Bob Arums speaks out, gave an interview, talked about Devin Haney's pay-per-view numbers, talked about Shakur Stevenson, talked about Tank Davis, and having his guys like Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo, Vasily Lomachenko making a fight with Tank Davis. Let's talk about it in this video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And I'm also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join the channel as a member, drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams, and hit me up if you want to debate knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com. Let's get to it, though. Bob Arums spoke on Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, Devin Haney. Let's talk about Shakur Stevenson first, bro. Y'all got to stop making excuses for this young man. Bob Arums said in the interview that Shakur Stevenson called him the night after his performance against Edwin De Los Santos and apologized to him, but then turned around and say that his hand was hurt, his shoulder was hurt, and he was sick, or he was dealing with ailments. If all of that was going on, why would Shakur Stevenson feel the need to apologize to you, number one? If all of that was going on, why would he invite Terrence Crawford and Andre Ward to come walk him out knowing that he wasn't 100% and that he wasn't going to be able to use his left hand at all? So his shoulder and his hand was hurt? Why are you telling us this like they don't do checks before the fight for the commission and the sanctioning body to make sure that the fighters actually can fight and that they're able and willing and ready to fight, so that they don't have any lawsuits and can't nobody sue their ass? Why are you doing this, bro? And Shakur Stevenson, why are you allowing this, fam? It's a huge red flag to me. Y'all can say what you want as a Shakur Stevenson fan, but you let me know that you ain't gonna stand on business when it come time to stand on business. And when it come time to face some adversity in the fight, you gonna run, because you a front runner. You gonna fold up. Because everybody making all these excuses for you. Everybody treating you like a spoiled little baby, like a delicate little flower. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. It's the difference between you and guys like Tank, or you and guys like Devin. Tank got one hand, he still fought. He can't use his hand, he still fought. He went over in that corner, and then he was doing all that. His corner told him, nah, we know. We know, fight through that. We know what's going on, fight through that. And he kept pushing. He still was throwing shit, power shots, everything he could. Still pivoting, still fighting, still making sure he bagged rounds and put on a good performance. You didn't do that, bro. And if you Bob Arums, stop making excuses for that young man. I know you got to promote him. I know that's one of your stars in your stable. But we the fight fans ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. And you can't say that I'm being favorited or showing any kind of smoke towards Shakur, because I get on the Earl Spence fans for that same shit. I prefer the Earl shit, bro. Like, you lose, you take your L, bro, and you keep that shit moving. And we gonna be rooting for you in the rematch and shit. We gonna be rooting for you to bounce back and shit. And it's still man down. We still gonna be fans of yours. I respect that shit so much more than what they trying to do for Shakur Stevenson and how they handling this horrible ass performance that he put on, bro. Bob Arums also spoke on Devin Haney's pay-per-view numbers and said that what he's hearing is that it's disappointing, that the numbers didn't do well. So everybody lying, and Bill Haney, of course, Bob is lying. It did very well. We did this, we did that. Like I said, bro, if everybody lying on you, you can cook everybody in one foul swoop. You the president of DHP if you Bill Haney. You obviously know exactly what the number is, and if motherfuckers is lying on you, here they go right here. Here go the numbers right here. Motherfuckers lying on you, bam, here go the $20 million that we sent right here. When you lie and you cap as much as Bill Haney, you need proof for anybody with any kind of knowledge, anybody with any common sense to believe you. And if L-Dub is telling me this shit, L-Dub told me that you did 50,000 pay-per-views. He reported your live gate is 1.75 million. You got Leonard Ellaby saying the shit. You got Bob Arums saying the shit. I don't even count Rick Glazer because I don't fuck with Rick Glazer, but you got all these people saying this shit about you. If it ain't true, show us it's not true, because right now it's looking like you deflecting like a motherfucker, man. So that's on that, bro. Like, I stand by my reporting. And the longer that this shit go on and ain't no numbers other than what I have and what I'm being told to refute it, bro, I'm gonna continue to stand by, because I know my homie L-Dub ain't no liar, bro. Y'all not gonna paint my guy out to be no liar, bro. You not. When he's a lot more accurate than your favorite reporters are. You not. We're not doing that. Hey, baby. We not doing that, bro. We not doing that at all. And at the end of the day, bro, common sense gotta be common, bro. We back. And if everybody is telling you that something flopped and there's nothing to refute it, what motivation does everyone have to lie? Oh, knockout lying because he a Tank fan. Oh, Leonard Ellerbe lying because he used to be with Tank and he Mayweather Promotions. Oh, L-Dub Boxing is lying because he just telling you what Rick Glazer is saying. Oh, Rick Glazer lying because Rick Glazer is a racist. Oh, Bob Arums is lying because he wants to paint Devin Haney in a negative light. Okay, bro? So everybody lying except the people that's not giving you nothing to refute them. Come on, bro. The shit flop. Shit bad out here, man. And it's okay. I still want Devin to get the biggest and best opportunities. Don't blame me because you watching this video that's typing with your goddamn hands couldn't push that button and buy the young man's fight to make him do the numbers that he should have done what his talent demands. So there's that part of it, bro. Everyone in boxing is telling you that the shit flopped, but you still don't want to believe it. So there's that. There's the Shakur Stevenson excuses and all that shit, bro. Stop making that young man look bad. Just go out your next time and show people who you are, bro. No one, I said this shit to Shakur Stevenson right after his fight, and I feel like with these comments from Bob Arums, I gotta say it again. Look, bro, the only way to change people's mind, someone like me and someone that cares about the sport the way that I care about the sport, the diehard fans that's tuning into this video, only way you gonna change their mind, homeboy, is the next time you go in there with a motherfucker with power, next time you go in there with somebody that's a threat, you go in there and you show the best of yourself. Other than that, don't nobody want to hear what you, your promoter, your manager, the people that rock with you, don't nobody want to hear what you got to say. We want to see you show us. There's that. The Bill Haney and Devin Haney and the pay-per-view numbers, bro, everybody ain't lying on them, dog. Everybody ain't lying on them. Bob Arums wants to do business with Devin Haney again. Why would he be lying on him? He wants to make the Teofimo fight with Devin Haney. He wants to have Devin Haney come back to Top Rank. He said so himself. So what motivation does he have to lie on him, bro? L-Dub goes to all of these fights. L-Dub has connections with every sanctioning body, every single promotional company, and he gives news unbiasedly, bro. He just truly loves the sport of boxing. He don't get into the nuances and the weeds in the way that I do, or the way that some of my brothers like BFTB or Everything Boxing or KQKC. He don't get into the shit like that. He just stick to being an objective journalist that just loves the sport and tells you what's going on in the sport, bro. He ain't got no motivation to lie, bro. So everybody can't be lying on him. There's that part of it. But there's this third part of it that I want to talk about, bro. And that is, Bob Arums said something very interesting about A side, B side. That shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? If we got Tank and Shakur, Tank versus Teofimo, Tank versus Lomachenko, A side, B side don't really matter, because Saudi Arabia, the guy over there, he can put on the fight. He can pay the fighters, and then none of that shit really matters. And we're seeing this new shift. We're seeing this shift when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis, where everyone wants him to have no leverage. When it comes to Top Rank and Bob Arums trying to talk about Tank Davis and Shakur, he's saying that Tank would have to give in and go to Saudi Arabia, bro. That A side, B side don't matter. That once you get the percentages done, once you get the fighters done, all that other shit is nonsense. It's not, bro. It's not at all. And y'all, I'm gonna punch you in the face with all these fucking facts over and over and over again until you guys get it and understand what goes into making a fight and why it's important that we talk about this shit, bro. Everyone in and around Tank Davis is trying to disrespect the man's status as the cash cow by saying, nah, you got to come over to us. Nah, we got leverage too. Nah, you gotta go to Saudi and get the fight. Nah, you gotta entertain my shit. I ain't gotta talk to your people. I can send you some shit directly. All of this shit. And it all stems, in my opinion, from Floyd Mayweather, because the powers in boxing, the people bagging the zone, the old heads that, Eddie Hearn daddy, Bob Arums, a lot of these people in boxing did not like the power and the influence that Floyd Mayweather had all those years ago when he was wrecking shit and doing his thing and kind of stole the play from them. They didn't like that, bro. And so now, as a result, there's this campaign against Gervonta Tank Davis to shame him, shame his team into, you got to just go ahead and give in. You got to do it their way. We got the fight. If Tank Davis wanted, then he need to go and fight Shakur in Saudi Arabia. If Tank Davis wanted, he ducking. If he don't go over to the zone, he don't take this money, he don't go over there and make it happen and entertain what Eddie Hearn is talking about. We should be telling these guys to entertain what the fuck he is talking about. And when you hear somebody say some shit like Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lomachenko, we would love to make the fight with Tank Davis, but A side, B side don't really matter. What matters is getting the fighters paid, and we got all the money in Saudi Arabia. When you hear people talk like that, bro, you should call that shit out. When you hear people tell you and make false claims without giving you any receipts, you should call people out for that shit, man. So I see that, in my opinion, Tank Davis got to be the biggest, most disrespected A-side in history. Not the biggest A-side in history, but one of the only guys in history, because it's a very select club that's gotten the $1 million and 1 million buys in pay-per-view. And then right after that, his shit is getting disrespected left and right, bro. His shit getting disrespected left and right, no matter how you slicing it, how you dicing. And what Bob Arums said about A-side, B-side not mattering when it come to Tank Davis, and Saudi Arabia got the money. It's the same shit that Eddie Hearn talking about, man. We got all these offers from around the world, but Tank won't. Like, bro, like, at what point do we say, hold on now, y'all? Boxing, hold on a second. This ain't how this shit works, bro. Hold on. Everybody, hold on a second. This is not how that shit works. You got the Zone and they representatives, and you got ESPN and they representatives all telling you that Tank Davis should have to do what they side is telling him to do in order for him to fight the fighters that we want to see him fight, bro. If you can't see the clear as day campaign to run this man's name through the mud and try to shame him into doing that or doing what somebody tell him to do, bro, they are trying to take away this man's leverage, bro. They are all working against him. If you can't tell, then that's on you, bro. That's on you. And you have to understand, y'all don't want to think like this because you only think like what's right in front of you. If you Gervonta Tank Davis, you know why? You know why Devin Haney? You know why Shakur Stevenson? You know why Devin Haney fans? You know why Teofimo Lopez and his fans? You know why the two Shakur Stevenson fans that I know? You know why all of them think that Tank Davis should have to acquiesce? You know why they feel like they got a leg to stand on? Because he compromised and he gave in to Ryan Garcia. That's why. That's why Bob Arums is looking at the compromises and the capitulations that Tank's side gave to Ryan Garcia's side, and he's like, well, shit, we need that. We shit. We're going to press on it too. Because like I told y'all last night, you're just going to blame the A side, bro. Because that's the popular thing to do, is to look at the underdogs and take the side of the person that, you know what I'm saying, don't have as much going for them. It just is what it is. Don't have as much going for them. And you getting steered in a certain direction that's making you do that. Instead of seeing for what it is and be like, hold on a second, bro. So Bob Arums is saying if Tank want Teofimo, Vasily Lomachenko, or Shakur Stevenson, A-side, B-side, that shit don't matter. What? That shit don't matter. We got the Saudi money. What? So the biggest star in American boxing got to go over to Saudi Arabia to get big fights. If you want to fight people from your side, what? We got offers from around the world. From around the world. Man, the only people from around the world that's putting any money into American boxing is Saudi Arabia. We know who Eddie Hearn talking about. We got offers from around the world, and he wouldn't even talk. So hold on. What fight the Saudis putting money up for to where you ain't got to go to Saudi Arabia to fight them? So you telling me that I would have to watch Tank Davis versus Devin Haney fighting in Saudi Arabia, bro? Listening to you, motherfucker. Like, get out of here with that shit, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Shakur, stop making all these damn excuses and stop letting your team make excuses. Bill Haney, either come out with the real numbers or quit calling people liars with no proof, because the people that's saying the shit are people that be telling the truth. Like me, I tell the fucking truth. So either refute that shit with some real facts, because your word will never be enough to anybody with any kind of common sense. Sorry, bro. You have earned the title of you gotta show people. It is what it is. And please, boxing fans around the world, listen to the video, bro. You want big fights? Respect the business of boxing and push what the logical business of boxing tells you to push. And if you hear somebody telling you that Tank Davis got to fight somebody in Saudi Arabia, bro. If you hear somebody telling you that somebody made Tank Davis an offer for $20 million for a fight in his DMs on Instagram or wherever the fuck it was, bro, don't listen to that dumb ass shit, man. Use your brain. God gave us all a brain. It's time for people to start using it. Smash the like, sub to the channel, share the video. I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.